Hey everyone, it's me again. So, I wanted to talk to you about energies. Energies basically are all the time around us, and we have come to a point, let's just say in time, the energies are changing. Um, we are actually getting to a point when we're gonna experience a shift, but it's not the shift. I can sense it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can. And energies are all around. Um, we actually are going to receive a different kind of energy. Also, if you haven't noticed, we all having more and more problems or difficulties or situations, however you want to call it. But it's very simple. Whatever it is, you want to call it day, you want to call it entities, you want to call it, I don't know, negative influence, is trying to prevent us, like many other times before, in our past lives, across time, across space. Doesn't matter how you see it, how you perceive it, but we do need to focus on what's important. Us and our soul family, with love, with respect. We are all having problems, situations, issues, very humanly. And it's normal, but it's becoming more and more obvious. Sometimes we disagree in many things, but that doesn't mean that we don't love each other. It means that we have a different perspective. And we have to be at watch of all this. Because I've seen it in different posts. I've received messages every time, and it's very hard. Not because I'm not able to help, it's because I have time limitations. I do help, but we also have to learn to focus our energy, our love within us, inside us, being what we are, a soul. We are not perfect, but we are divine. Sometimes we experience hurt, pain, suffering, and we sometimes look for someone to blame, or we blame ourselves. But sometimes it's not because somebody is guilty, not even us. Sometimes it's the way we portray things, choices we make, and risk that we take. So what should we do? Should we just let it all go and say, pardon my French, fuck it? No. That's the moment when you realize how strong you are. It's not your weakness. When you are going through a rough time and you feel that you're breaking down, and you still get up and do what it needs to be done, it's not weakness. That's your strength. That's who you are. That's your soul pushing. I don't like to use the word power because power can be misunderstood, but that's your divine in you, your true self. I sense a lot of you. I sense spiritually, sense your energy. I sense many of you in many ways. And I know we all struggle. We all have differences. But it's a moment not only to look within us, but also to empathize with those around us. It's not only about helping others, it's also helping yourself, loving yourself. Which brings me to the next point. Love will not hurt you. The choices that we make will. Not because we're doing it wrong, it's because even though we are divine souls, we all know we're having a human experience. So there's some things that we have to go through. And it's all about choice. So let that negativity go. Do not feed it. You want to express that you don't feel good? Do it. I encourage you to do it. But don't feed it. I like to tell people when I'm trying to give them a little bit of help, be you. Forgive yourself. I like to encourage them. I like to tell them that they are loved, not only by me, but by our soul family. And when I say soul family, I'm not talking about you, me. I'm talking about nature, the trees, the air. If you look, nature has a complete balance. We need to learn from nature. We do need to learn from nature. That even if a volcano explodes and it's a destructive force, it also helps to give birth to different things. So that's mostly what you have to see. You have to look at yourself. You have to see who you are. You have to see what you are capable of. In a bad way and in a good way. I'm not perfect. I'm not all love and cuddles. Yeah, I have my days that I could easily slap someone, but it's my choice not to do it because I am in control of me. Losing control is actually giving control to somebody else. So, don't do it. Don't do it. Just feel who you are. Let all the negativity go. I invite you. If you need to say something that you don't feel good, that you feel anger, do it. Do it. Feel free to do it. But do not linger in it. A lot of us go through many different situations. Good ones, bad ones, terrible ones. And even some that could be described as hell. Yes, we do. We all do. Does that make my situation worse than yours? No, because we go in different journeys with the same outcome, but in a very different journey. Sometimes we let anger, negativity take over us. And when that happens, we lose ourselves. We shouldn't lose ourselves. We should be free to feel love. And and to feel the negative, because it's a complete balance. Don't let the imbalance of a moment tilt your balance in your soul. I've said this before. I wish you all can see yourselves the way that I see you. You are all beautiful. You are all loved. Sometimes love hurts, I know. But sometimes that pain becomes power. And I'm not using the word power